Hi, Dave from Dave's Specialty Foods here. Welcome to our demo. It's a beautiful day outside, and it's a great day to cook pasta. So Maggie's behind the camera. Hold up our Maggie. And we're here at our shop, and like I said, beautiful day, and we've got lots of ingredients set out here, and we're going to explain to you how we chop this stuff, how we organize this stuff, how you kind of decide that, oh, I want to make mac and cheese and not open a box. Have it once a year, fine, then you'll remember that this is much better. I'm going to tell you about cooking fresh food, using some really good ingredients, some of them organic, good herbs like this, and you know, good grated cheese, fresh garlic, and we're gonna make a good creamy sauce for our mac and cheese base, which you can also be like an Alfredo. You can make like pasta Alfredo with that. We're gonna try to stay pretty simple, but also just as fresh and delicious as we can get. We've got some pastas cooked over here. So I'm not gonna get into how to cook pasta. I guess I could get into how to cook pasta. You boil water and you cook it, okay? Pasta started in China, by the way. And then it came to Italy. So pasta's not Italian, you know, as a rule. Pasta came from China. It came to Italy through trade, and the Italians were like, oh, we have these herbs, and oh, and you got these noodles. Let's see what we can do with that, you know? With the exception of the linguine here, you buy it in a box, it's always a pound, okay? When you go out to dinner and you order a pasta dish, they give you the whole darn pound. You get this whole monster amount, like this would be one portion of pasta in a restaurant. It's disgusting, it's too much, we don't eat that, don't eat like that at home. Don't cook a pound of pasta for yourself, okay? It's probably for about 4 servings, 4 or 5 servings, okay? Usually for most of these pastas that are round, like the penny pasta and this little gemelli pasta, he calls it gemelli, it's like wrapped around little macaronis, okay, and there's little holes in the middle here. These are about 10 minutes. They'll say al dente 10 minutes. Al dente means when you eat when the pasta's boiling and you take it out and you take a little bite out of the hot pasta, you can usually see a little bit of a white line in the pasta. It's like undercooked or a little bit raw. It's not crunchy. Al dente is not crunchy, but it's just a little bit, got a little bit of bite to your tooth. That's what it actually means, to the tooth, to the bite. What I do when I'm cooking like this for your demo is I drain the pasta and I cool it. Put a little cold water. You take your hands, just put a little cold, mush the cold water around on it. You want to make sure the pasta's not cooking anymore. So a lot of people, they boil pasta, they drain the pasta in the sink, and the pasta sits there in the strainer like this for like half an hour. The pasta just keeps cooking, and it's hot in here, and it keeps getting mushy, 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 mushy. So we got a gemelli pasta. Oh, we're gonna make a garlic butter, just garlic butter noodles. Very simple. We love it. It's Maggie's favorite. We've got a spaghetti noodle, okay? This is more of a fettuccine. It's a little bit fatter. Spaghetti's kind of a little bit skinny, kind of angel hair, sometimes they call it. We're gonna make spaghetti. I'm gonna show you how to make spaghetti with the tomato sauce, okay? We're not gonna bother with the meatballs now. We're just gonna focus on a good sauce, okay? Don't worry about the extras and the shrimp and stuff like that. You can always add something if you want chicken or something like that. That's up to you. And there's a penne pasta. Now you're gonna see that a pasta like this little penne pasta, it's called penne rigati. It's got little lines in it. See the little lines in the pasta? I'm showing you this because the really cheap pasta, it doesn't have lines in it and it's smooth. That's not a good noodle because the lines, actually, it's like little sandpaper. It makes the sauce stick to the lines. There's no lines in there, the sauce slides off and you got noodles with sauce just slopping around. All right, we're gonna make mac and cheese with this, okay? It's a little bit of a different noodle for mac and cheese, but it's really good. You got the hole in the middle there. See that? You got the hole in the middle there, and the creamy sauce can go in the hole and in the lines and get all mashed up in there. It's really good, okay? And it even tastes good plain. So our pastas are cooked. Let's make our sauces. We're gonna make a tomato sauce and a cream sauce for our mac and cheese. Before I start cooking the sauce, I get the pan hot. Put the pan on the fire here, and this is about a 1-quart saucepan like that. Put it on the fire and let it get a little bit hot, okay? It's not too scary. Let it get warm, okay? Over here I got some prep. I got some onions and vegetables here. I got some tomatoes in a can here. I got some herbs de Provence. These are little dried kind of Italian Frenchy Provençal herbs, they call these, okay? Got some cream, we got some honey, we got some olive oil, we got some cornstarch, I'll explain that. We got some shredded butter case cheese, or almost like a cheddar cheese, but really good melty cheese, okay? And I got some Parmesan. So we're gonna take a little bit of onions, okay? Not too much. A quarter of an onion, you guys, quarter of an onion. You take a little bit of chopped garlic like that, okay? That's like 3 cloves of chopped garlic. You gotta use garlic that, if you're cooking at home, don't cheat and use like garlic and oil. Use a good chopped raw garlic, okay? So you're gonna hear that. In goes the olive oil, okay? You put a little olive oil in there. And now you can hear that, okay? We're gonna get this sizzling a little bit. And you see my wooden spoon, it's kind of burned a little bit there. Leave that in the pan, okay? Just make sure that, for me, my habit is, and you'll see me do this in the video, before I touch anything, I give it a little touch. Like, oh, that's not hot, oh, that's not hot, you know? We're gonna get our onions and our garlic a little bit sauteed here. A little bit more, see our olive oil, a little bit more olive oil, just a little bit. All right? See how you can do this? It's okay, okay. If your kids, and you're at home, or teenagers, and you're cooking, and you know, and your parents say, "Oh, you're beating up on our stove." It's okay. You get my approval to do that. You can do that on your stove. That's what you do. You don't want to smash it down, but it's okay to stir your pan because this doesn't do much. Okay, this doesn't do much. You're gonna see how fast and easy this is. We've cooked our pasta. That takes 10 minutes, and you can see that while your noodles are cooking, you can make this sauce. Or if you want to, you can make your noodles in here. Drain them, let these sit in the sink, cool them off, and then take that same pot, is what I do. Take the same pot from the noodles, put it on the fire, and make your sauce. You only have one pot and one bowl. We've got some herbs. Remember these are like these herbs of Provence, we call this, or Italian seasoning. You can use Italian seasoning here you want. We're gonna put a little touch of salt and pepper. Okay, we've got that here. And we're gonna put some Parmesan cheese on top. Look at that. Parmesan cheese is gonna go on the top when this is done. A little bit of olive oil on top. We like to put that on the top of the pasta. And I think we're done. We'll probably stir a little touch of sugar into this sauce too. See how I do this? Stir that. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this, you guys. It's got a nice little color to it. The garlic smell. Look at the smell. Okay, let's warm that up. The garlic gets a little bit of brown and it starts to smell good. After this, what's going to happen is you're going to start burning it. You don't want that. So make sure you keep a pretty good eye on it. We've kind of caramelized it a little bit. That's what we want. Add our tomatoes. We're going to add about, I'm not measuring anything here. This is nice and it's a savory thing. You don't have to worry about measuring exactly. We're going to put like 2 spoons of tomatoes in there, okay? In we go. A little bit of salt and pepper, okay? So I've got about half a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Just put some in. You can always, you don't want to taste it and go, oh my God, it's salty. You can always add, okay? So we're going to put a little bit of herbs, okay? So here's those herbs. We're gonna put about a good, like 2 teaspoons of herbs in there. Look at that, right in. A little bit of olive oil. I want the olive oil in there just for flavor like that. This is gonna cook for like 5 minutes. We don't have to kill this for half an hour. Some people can cook their tomato sauce for 3-4 hours. Great, nothing wrong with that. I don't think you have to. For me, I wanna keep a little bit of that freshness in, a little bit of that sour of the tomato, but we're gonna add just a little touch of sugar in here, and just a touch, because you want to bring down that acidity from the tomatoes. You don't want to get like heartburn from that. Okay, there's a little touch of sugar. Okay, just a little touch, a teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon. That's it, done. It's just gonna bring those tomatoes down a little bit of sweeter. That's it, you guys. Come on, spaghetti sauce. This is it. We're gonna have this. Is gonna be a little bit chunky. I like a little bit of chunk in there, and you know what I like? I'm not lazy, but I like to be easy. I don't like to be pain in the neck cooking, okay? So that's gonna cook. That's our sauce. There's our spaghetti. We're gonna mix it. It's gonna be very nice, okay? While that's going, we can go, all right, what am I gonna do for 10 minutes? Make a tomato mac and cheese sauce for tomorrow's dinner. It's gonna be pasta week, all right? So, all right, so again, dry pan, nothing in it. We're gonna get this nice and hot. We're gonna make mac and cheese sauce, okay? Remember that? We're gonna use for this penne pasta noodle with the holes in it. There's the hole, okay? See that? Wow. The nice thing about cooking pasta is you get to munch the whole time you're doing it. Dry pan, don't put any oil in here, you guys. I don't care what the cooking shows say. Oh, oil. Because when you put the oil in there and you put your onions in here, you splash oil all over the place. So let's put a little onion in here, just a bit. A little bit of celery. I already pre-chopped these. A little bit of carrots. Okay, now we're not measuring stuff here. We're gonna put a little bit of carrot, a little bit of celery, a little bit of garlic here. Such a garlic in it. Now, watch this. A little bit of olive oil. Now you're gonna get that sizzle. Look at that. Ooh, smells good already. Tomato sauce. So you just a little stir, make sure it's not sticking, but we want this to boil pretty good here, okay? You got your veggies. We're gonna need some cream, okay? I got some heavy whipping cream, okay? We're gonna get a little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna put a little touch of honey in here. Honey's kind of weird in here, but if you think about like whipped cream, it's kind of sweet. even without sugar in it. The honey makes it a little bit tasty sweetie, okay? My spoons get a little hot, like I told you guys, so don't be afraid to take it out once in a while, but I like to leave it kind of local so you can stir it. So when you're walking by this at the house, you can go, oh, I need to stir this. Oh, I need to stir this. So there's a little browning here. I love it. The carrots are browning. The garlic's definitely caramelized. Okay, that's it. That's perfect. In we go with some, probably about a cup and a half of cream. A little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, see the black spots in there? My salt is mixed with pepper, you guys. So we're gonna put a little extra pepper. I like a little spice in there. We're gonna add a little bit of that, okay? This is good local honey, you guys. That's why my bottle looks like that. It's not that Honey Bear junk. Did I say junk or garbage? Or poison? Which one? Pick one. Buy good ingredients, you guys. Buy good honey, good cream, good veggies, a little bit of honey in there. So how much should I put in there? I don't know, like 2 squishes. It's 2 squishes worth, okay? We're gonna add some of those herbs. Remember those herbs I talked about? Okay, a little teaspoon of herbs in there. Now we're gonna switch from a spoon to a whisk. You don't wanna use a whisk in here, it's too chunky. With the tomato sauce, you need a spoon in it. See how that's boiling? You need a whisk for this. We're gonna whisk this. Now here's what I do, okay? I like to, you can usually tell by the smell of how you're doing on the seasoning and the browning of the garlic and the veggies. Give it a little sniff, okay? You don't wanna just jam your face in there because you're gonna get your glasses and your face, you're gonna get steamed up, you're gonna get tomato sauce in. So give it a little, like this, okay? It looks a little funny to watch it, but this is what you do. And don't go like this. Don't get this little face with your fingers. Get in there and go like this, okay? So here's your cream sauce. Once it hits you, you're gonna go, wow, okay, it smells good. It smells sweet and yummy, okay? This is gonna boil right away. This is real time. This is like 20 seconds and it's already gonna come to a boil. Now the hard part about cream is, when we make a creamy sauce, it's not gonna behave like the tomato sauce and just stay there and get hot. This is gonna start boiling us and it's gonna rise up and it's gonna wanna go whoa, all over the edge of it, and that's gonna suck. It's gonna be a big mess. It's good, but it's not great. Okay, so there's a little bit of honey in there, a little bit of salt, a little bit more pepper. I like it a little bit. So you got honey is sweet, pepper's gonna be like hot, so sweet and hot. And what we wanna do, here it's a little thin. See the sauce, it's a little kind of watery. I don't wanna say watery, but it's creamy, but it's not creamy. You know what I mean? It's gotta be creamy. I'm gonna take just a little bit of cornstarch. This sounds scary, but it's not. We're gonna just take like a tablespoon of cornstarch. Look at how this is rising up. Ah, scary! Take your whisk, a little bit of cornstarch, and whisk it into a little bit of water. Don't measure it, just stick a little bit of cornstarch in it. Now watch, when I pour just a little bit, I'm not gonna use all, just a little touch into my sauce, it goes down. Now look, I'm gonna show you with my spoon. I can already tell. I don't know if you can see this on the camera yet, but look. See, it stopped boiling crazy. I'm gonna turn it off. It's already done. This sauce is done, you guys, 5 minutes. When I stir with the spoon, now look at it. Look at how it sticks to the spoon like that. But it's not, see, it's still pourable, but it's, see that? But it's, look at how creamy it, look at that, how creamy and lush it is, okay? But look, it still drips. So that's what we want for pasta Alfredo. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's go over this now. Our sauce is done, it's nice and creamy. Our tomato sauce, look at how it just kind of dries up on the top a little bit like that. See that? It's got a little bit of liquid in there, but look at how different it looks from the beginning of the show. It's not all watery, it's just kind of, it's concentrated. We've kind of reduced some of the watery tomatoes, and it's just nice and I don't know how to say it. It's like, and the smell is amazing. Look at the smell. Oh, it's just really good. Is it possible to look at smells? We're looking at smells. And look at the smell. Cream sauce is good. Now here's how you turn it into mac and cheese. So what you do to heat up pasta is you take your cold pasta that's already been sitting in the sink, you chilled it up, you have to put cold water on it. So in we go with our cold pasta into our hot sauce. See this? All right, don't put too much in there. We're not gonna use all this. We start coating them with this. So look at how the sauce kind of coats it, but it's not cement, okay? In we go with our cheese. Let's turn the heat on here. In we go with this grated, like butter case, like melty cheese, okay? It's just a good melting cheese, okay? It's like mozzarella that melts and gets gooey on pizza. This is what you want. You don't want cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is gonna get oily, okay? Look at how cheesy that is. Look at that. Have you ever seen that in a restaurant? Please, no, never, ever, okay? So there's this beautiful mac and cheese, okay? Look at that, simple, gooey. But you can put a little Parmesan in here if you want, just to garnish it, okay? All right. Butter casey stuff or this you know, melty cheese on top. Nice. Delicious. Look at that. Okay. Smells perfect. Okay. That's going to remain there. Let's make our little spaghetti. Let's get a little heat in our tomato sauce. Now remember, you never want to put pasta like this. You never want to put pasta on a plate and plop tomato sauce on the top. Never do that. Okay. How are you going to mix this? You're going to sit and play with this on the table. This is no sauce. It maybe looks kind of like a TV commercial, but that's not how we're going to eat this. In goes your pasta. Now, we take our spoon and we mix, okay? We just go around and we mix. This is a little bit of a hard one to get around because it's look at this. It's long spaghetti. You can't really do this with a spoon. We're going to do this with tongs later. But look at the noodles. See the difference? Okay? They've got enough sauce. They got sauce kind of sticking to that long pasta. When you suck through your lips, it just sucks that sauce on. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our spaghetti, go on the plate, give it a little twist. Give it a little twist at the top, and you got a little mound. Okay. See how much better? Rewind the video. Look at the other one. This looks much better. Okay. Fresh basil. Come on. Look at that. Flipping amazing. Remember the gemelli, or gamelli, I think it's gemelli. And let's make our simple garlic butter. Done. All right, so let's get a pan, dry pan, it's a saute pan, okay? We got our garlic, we got our butter, whole pound. You're gonna need the whole pound, the whole thing. Take our butter, in goes our butter. That's like 3 tablespoons. This is garlic butter, okay? We're gonna make garlic butter. Done. Simple. There's really 2, maybe 3 ingredients. I like herbs in here. See, there's a little bit of stuff from our browned garlic before. That's fine. If you see, like me, that you've got too much butter in there, take this out. We'll use that later. Put a little garlic in here. Don't go crazy because I think when people make garlic butter, that's like 2 cloves of garlic. When people make garlic pasta, they put too darn much garlic in there, and you're breathing fire for 3 days. Smells good. Does it smell good? Mm. Look at this. Look at when you shake it. Look at when you shake it. The garlic all breaks up, starts sizzling. This is something that is so simple, it's so easy to screw it up. Look at this, it's browning a little bit. That's it, we're done. Boom, where's my tongs? Gemelli goes in, okay? That's it, now we're gonna, don't put too much. Now here's what we're gonna toss. We're gonna do this and we're gonna toss. You got the browning. This is perfect, actually. Oh, smell it. Oh, look at the smell, everybody, look at the smell. What's going on here? Nothing. It's pretty boring. Let's turn the heat off. Let's hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of extra pepper because you want that. You can choose how you want to season this. It's all seasoning. It's not going to matter if you don't like pepper. Okay? We're going to put some Parmesan cheese in here. Not too much because you're going to get all gloppy. And that's it. We're done. If you want, you can put some herbs in there, but I don't think you need it. Okay? It's just good like this. This is what I would call buttered garlic noodles. It's so stupidly simple. It smells better than all the other ones. It's kind of funny. I don't want to get too cheesy with all these, but put a little cheese on the outer edge so it looks nice. We're going to put a little of this herbs just on the outer edge. Look at that. See, it looks nice. A little olive oil, okay? Just drizzle a little olive oil on there, okay? Nice. It smells wonderful, okay, you guys? Bon appetit. Go cook some pasta. If you're cooking pasta already, make your pasta better. I know for a fact that everybody watching here could improve something about their pasta dishes or their sauces, or they make mac and cheese, but they're using a jar of white sauce. Gross. Ugh. You know, I can't see the smell of that whatsoever. So improve your stuff, buy some good noodles, get some fresh garlic, start cooking. Bon appetit. We'll see you next time.